everybody, it's Lisa from Lisa Ashton Psychic Mediums channel. How are you today? I thought I would come on and do a few mini readings, a few psychic readings. For a while there, I was going to be switching over and asking to do readings for people that just donated. That's what I did for the last 2 times, but I found that people were saying they're donated and they weren't donating. So I don't understand. So I'm just going to do my thing and do some mini readings, do a few for people that come on. And hi, Jane. And not worry about it, because clearly I'm not meant to make any money at this. Clearly I'm just meant to be on to give free readings and let people come on and utilize me for that. That must be my direction in life, because that's the way it keeps heading no matter what I try to do. So, Jane, you are first on the list. I'm not doing too great, Jane, but thanks for asking. How are you? I'm very discouraged with my channel, but that's okay. I'm just gonna come on and do what it is that everybody wants me to do, which is give free readings. I'm not gonna request financial help. I'm not gonna request anybody subscribe. I'm just gonna kind of be here. So feel free to sign on if you're here, and then get your name on the list. It's not true. Yeah, I'm not amazing either. I'm not doing well at all, actually, but I'm happy to be here to give some readings to some of you guys. If I'm gone for too long, I feel like I miss you guys, and I need to come on and give some readings, so I'm happy to be here. It says there are 6 people on, but I only see Jane, so please say hi if you're here. Like I said, I'm not going to request any more donations. I'm not going to request any more subscribing, because people are just coming on and telling me they're subscribing or telling me they're donating to get a question, and they're not. I get off and there are no donations. So I really don't understand. I've never worked with people that, weren't grateful and wanted to help out a channel, but I'm happy to be here today. Soul Whispers, hi. Please subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. Love to have you here. Blueberry, same. Of course, anybody can be on the list, because I'm just doing, as long as I feel like doing them, I'll be happy to do them. People just want to come on and get free readings, so I'm just doing that. Okay, Jersey, if everybody has subscribed, just don't tell me if you have subscribed and you haven't really, okay? Just be honest. I'd rather just have people not subscribe than say they're subscribing and then not. So that is better for me to handle, okay, than feeling unappreciated and said that people, have people say they subscribe or they donate and then getting off the live chat and finding out that they haven't. That's when I feel kind of used and abused and a little bit battered, to be honest. So I have everybody down so far. I believe you. Thank you, Barry, or Blueberry. So we're going to start with Jane today. And Jane, did you have a question you wanted to post, hon, that I could help answer? I'm just going to come on for a little while, a few times a week, and be here for you guys so that you get some questions answered, okay? Yes, Jane, who is coming back towards me in my love life in March and April? Seriously, I'm a Capricorn. I don't see anybody coming back towards you. I do see somebody new that's possibly coming in. Hi, Darkness. I just need you to subscribe, hon, to get a reading. Jane, I see somebody new, but let me pull a couple of cards. I don't see somebody coming back in. Yeah. you end with the Sun, which is a beautiful card. It definitely means that a lot of love and abundance is coming in. I don't know who the new person is yet. I don't feel like they're coming in for a few more months, so I don't have a lot of information on them. I feel like it could be a Capricorn, or maybe this is you, because the devil is the sign for Capricorn. So it could be that you're meeting up with a Capricorn, or this could be you exerting your energy to get to this Sun energy, which is beautiful. But I have the Empress also, Jane, and the Empress is the motherly figure of the deck, the woman who takes care of everybody, the woman who watches out for everybody's needs but her own. Hi, Glipper. Just need you to subscribe, please, to get a reading. If you can be on the list once you subscribe. But so the absolutely divine feminine is here, and Capricorn, your sign, and the Sun is the final outcome. So there is somebody new coming in. I don't know if it's March or April. I don't think it's that soon, Jane. I think it's more towards the summer is what I'm hearing. Because the Sun is high in the sky, and the Sun is high in the sky in the summer. So that's what I'm getting from that tarot card, is that it's high in the sky. And that it would be summertime that this person would come in, not for March or April. But I don't feel like you should be looking back, okay? I feel like you need to let go of the past and just move forward for this new love. Okay, Jane? I hope that makes sense, hon. Soul is next. Soul, would you like a reading, or do you have a question for me? You're welcome, Jane. It looks good, hon. I mean, with the Sun as the final outcome, illumination, it's beauty, it's pure love. It's a wonderful card to have for the final outcome, Jane. So I would hold on to that and know that it's coming. You just have to be patient, okay? Soul Whispers, can I have a relationship reading? Do you have potential for marriage? Now, I can't read on potential for marriage because that's purely free will on whether or not you'll get married. Like, he has to agree to it, you have to agree to it, so there's a lot of moving parts. So I can't really say that you're going to marry him, but I can say that the relationships looks very strong. Let me pull a couple of cards. I feel like the relationships, yes, very strong. There is a message coming in about him, but it's a very healing, energetic message. So I feel like there's something that you're going to learn about him, and you're going to be really pleased you learned it about him, if that makes sense. Or about her. No, you said he. So about him. And then you do have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance. So it's all about abundance of love, health, wealth, destiny, etc. So this could be monetary, but I feel like it's more about love for you. And I feel like there's a lot of love around you, a lot of angels that are taking care of you, keeping you safe and bringing that love in and helping you feel very loved, which is really nice. Hello and welcome, Patience. Ask for a thumbs up at least. Yep, I do get the thumbs up. Thanks. Yeah, no, I've been on since September. That's not a problem, Joyce. Thanks. I appreciate your feedback. And you guys can share it to anybody. And I just get frustrated when people say they subscribe and then I get off and they haven't subscribed. Or last time I did it with people offering you know, to do a more in-depth reading for $10, and they could pay in PayPal or Venmo down below. If you open up my screen down below the video, there's a place where you can donate for donations of love to help the channel. And I had like 8 people tell me that they donated, and I got off and I didn't have any donations. So I just get more frustrated, I think, when people don't tell me the truth. I'd rather just have people not tell me than, you know, and just go with the flow and realize that they're here just to get free readings. Do you know what I mean, Joyce? But thank you. I'm continuing to grow, you know, about 100 a month. If I get up to 1,000, it'll be nice, just because then I can go switch over and YouTube will help me out, and I'll have super chats and things like that. So Soul Whispers, I would say that this looks like a really nice relationship, and I would hold on tight. Okay, I feel like it's really going places. The marriage piece that we talked about, it really is going to depend upon the two of you and whether you make the decision to marry. It is a free choice. But I really feel good about this relationship. I feel really good about this person. Watch out for a few red flags that are going to poke up, because that's oftentimes what the Knight of Swords will bring through, or the Page of Swords will bring through those messages. A little bit of red flags, but I don't feel like it's anything that you really need to be concerned about. Okay, I just think it's kind of thinking outside the box. This person is different than what you, the kind of person you're normally attracted to. And that's a good thing, because you haven't had a lot of success, or they didn't work out clearly. And this is going to be a successful relationship. So that's lovely. Thanks, Soul Whispers, for coming on. I'm really happy to see you. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, okay? Blueberry, are you here still? Blueberry, what's my life purpose in their lifetime? Oh, I don't know what your life purpose is. What is it you want to do? You know, people always ask, what's your life purpose? But you have a choice between 100 million things to do in your lifetime. What makes your heart sing? That's what the angels are telling you. Your life purpose is always what makes you feel the happiest. Like taking care of people, giving readings. I love that. Brings me such comfort. This is what I love to do. So this is really my journey, and my life purpose is to be a medium and a psychic reader, and to do private readings and so forth at my website. And I think that's what really makes me happiest. So I think what you need to do is look inside and see what makes you happiest. Do you have something that makes you really happy when you do it? Not just a job that makes money, but is there something on the side that really makes you happy and fulfills you and makes you feel like, yes, this is what I want to do? Blueberry? Because the angels can't really say what your life purpose is. That's really dependent upon what you choose, what makes you the happiest. So is there something other than what you're doing now for work that makes you happy? What do you get confused about, hon? Hi, Joanna. I'll add you to the list. What do you get confused about, Blueberry? You mean you have a lot of different choices, things that make you happy? I love to be a public speaker because I talk a lot, but I do have a speech problem. Can you go to somebody that can help you with the speech problem? Did you add me, lady? Okay, no, I think I'm going to get rid of you, darkness. I don't like the way that's coming through. So we will remove you. There you go. Because if it's something you really enjoy, if you love to be a public speaker, then you can possibly get some help to get over the speech problems. I don't think so. This field is going to suit me. Yes, I can, but I don't think so. This field is going to suit me. Okay. It's up to you whether or not you give up on it. If this is your dream to be a public speaker, I wouldn't give up on that. I would try to find a way to make it work. And if that means going and getting some help with the speech problem, then that's what I would do if it's something that makes you happiest. It's always that something that makes you happy. Does that make sense, Blueberry? If it really makes you happy to be a public speaker, then I would go after that, for sure. Lena, I just need you to subscribe. Please. Once you subscribe, I can put you on the list. Blueberry, I think I would follow your passion and what you feel compelled to do. And if that's public speaking, I would try to find every way possible to do that because it makes you happy. And you need to live in what makes you happiest, is what the angels say. That's how you know what your true gift is. That's what you know, what your true plot is in life. Didn't come through, Joanna, subscribed. Yeah, I think I would just go to a university and see what strikes you when you're there. I think that's a really good way to handle it. Lena, it didn't come through as a subscription, hun. Diddy, I need you to subscribe. It always comes across my screen when somebody subscribes. And it's free to subscribe. So please do so, and then I can add you. You can be added, Jasmine, and all these new people coming on. I just need you to subscribe down below, okay? It's not coming through. It comes across my computer screen when people subscribe, and it's not. So I don't think either you're on private settings, you guys, and you want to go up to your little picture in the right corner, do the drop-down menu, and make sure your settings are set to public so that you can subscribe. That's how I know who subscribes. So I'll add you to the list as soon as I know that you've subscribed. Okay? Starting with Joanna, then Lena, then Diddy, then Jasmine. Okay, so next, Blueberry, I hope that makes sense, and I think you're going to be happy. I think just getting into a school, everyone laughs when I talk about public speaking. Oh, don't pay attention to what other people laugh about. Pay attention to what makes you feel the best, what makes you feel happy, okay? People always laugh when I tell them what I do, like it's because they don't believe that it's real, but that's okay. I believe that it's real, and I know that I make a lot of people happy. So that's what makes me happy. Jasmine, I think you're subscribing under private settings, hun. That's why I said to go to your picture in the right-hand corner, do the drop-down menu, and make sure your settings are set to public to subscribe. Okay? Yes, you are. I have Jersey next. Yep, you didn't come through as a subscribe, but you might have already subscribed, so. Will my boyfriend ever give me engagement ring? If so, when? Okay, I don't have the when because that's a free will on his part on when he's going to do it, but I do feel like it's heading in that direction. Did you just start dating, Jersey? Did you just Donkey? That didn't come through as a subscription, so you may want to check it above your picture in the right-hand corner. Do the drop-down box and make sure you're not set on private settings, that you're set on public settings for it to come through. Okay, Lena, you're gonna have to wait your turn, hun. And it hasn't come through as a subscription yet, so I need it to come through as a subscription. Jersey, does that make sense, hun? I think just focusing on it's long distance. We've been connected for 2 years, got serious a year ago, verbal committed 6 months. Okay. Have you actually met each other? Okay. So you know that you're compatible because you've been around each other, right, Jersey? Oh, good. That's great. Well, I mean, I think if you've committed to each other verbally, I think it's probably just building the relationship until you both feel comfortable in it 100%. And then he'll probably, propose. But I can't see the when. That's going to depend on how slow or how fast your relationship goes. The cards will say the same thing that I say because I'm doing psychic reading and the cards just say psychically through me. So it's the exact same thing. Okay, the final card is the Sun, which, yes, things will progress to that point. And you have the King of Swords, which represents, meaning the King of Pentacles, which represents him. So it's just a matter of waiting. Sometimes I use the cards just because people like to see a prop, but it's still a psychic reading. It's from your angels and what they're telling me. No, I'm happy to do that for you. No problem. But I do see the Sun, which is the final outcome. So it's a very positive thing. I think you have a really nice relationship going on. And I think it's just a matter of time. Yes, Joanna, you are on the list. You're farther down, hon. I didn't know it was a psychic reading too. Yeah, tarot cards are psychic. And it's whatever I'm getting from the angels, whatever your spirit guides are telling me to come through the cards when I'm reading the cards. So it's kind of a combination. So I use the cards quite often, and sometimes I just hear the messages so strongly from your angels or your spirit guides that I just bring those through right away. But I'm happy to do both. No problem. Because sometimes people like to see the cards. So it's lovely, and it looks lovely for you. So I would be excited about that, but I would just be patient. Okay? I think you're more in a hurry to get to that end point than he is. So I think he or she is. I think you just need to wait and be patient. Have some patience, and it will come that way. Okay? That's awesome. So, darkness is gone. So, Glipper, are you still here? You're welcome, Jersey Chick. Keep me posted, hon. Come back and keep me posted on how it's going, okay? Career reading, sure. Let's see. No, it didn't come across, Lena. Glipper, let's see what's going on with your career. Are you working now, Glipper? Because I'm not feeling there's a direction. I'm not hearing from your spirit guides that there's a direction going on. Are you working right now? Because I'm not feeling that. Does it say below that you're subscribed, Lena? You're looking for a job. Yeah, because I don't feel like you're in one right now. When you say a career reading, I don't think there's a path for you right now. Lena, just so you know, if you go up to your picture in the right-hand corner, see your little picture, your little circle, your avatar? Open that. It's going to be a drop-down box, and you can go to your settings that say public or private, and you want to move the little dial from private to public so that you can subscribe. That's how everybody needs to subscribe, is to get out of their private setting, get into the public setting. So you're looking for a job. Okay, yeah, because that's what I hear. So, okay. And what field are you in, Glipper? What kind of job are you looking for? A creative job? What were you working in before? A design. Okay, so do you have like a designer degree or an architecture degree? Good for you. Congratulations. So now it's really hard time to graduate because, you know, with COVID and everything else, so many people are cutting back on jobs. It must be really, it must be frustrating looking for a job during this time. But let's see what the cards pull for you, okay? Okay, so I feel like right off the bat, you're gonna have two choices that will come to you. I think there's going to be two different options, if you can see here, because he's holding two pentacles with a rainbow in between. I don't think either of the options that you choose are going to matter, because I feel like whichever option you choose for a job or a career, I feel like if it hasn't already been offered to you, they will be. The waters are a little rough around you right now because I think you're a little bit nervous about the whole thing. But once you make a choice on one of these when it comes through, your ship is coming in and it's going to be exactly what you want. If it isn't exactly what you want, Leave the job and find something else that suits you better. People always get really nervous if they accept a job that, what if I don't like it, or it's such a big deal, or if it's, if you don't like it, you can leave it, right? And you can find something that makes you happier. But I do feel like something's coming in, and it's coming in quickly. So have you already interviewed? Oh, I was just going to say, someone just offered me a job recently, but it's only for a few months. Okay. It may be the kind of thing, I know you're looking for long-term, but maybe it's this job that you're just going to be in for a few months that's going to lead you to this more permanent job. Have you thought about it like this? Because I feel like it's right on top of you. That's the Eight of Wands. It's moving quickly. So it doesn't surprise me if somebody offered you a job. Because I kind of feel like here you are as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're in charge, and this is all, this is you building your money and your monetary base. And right now, just having some money coming in would be really nice while you're looking around, or while you're looking for this perfect job to come in. And then your ship will come in. So I feel like this might be an opportunity for you to make some money, this short-term job. And you could, all the time that you're doing this short-term job, be looking for a longer-term job. Does that make sense, Glipper? What do you think? How does that make you feel when we talk about it? What is your gut telling you? I always like people to use their gut feeling, their intuition. That's your plan. Perfect, because that's what I'm hearing is your plan. So that's, I just feel like that's a really good way for you to make some money while you're waiting for the perfect job to come in for you. So that's awesome. Will you keep me posted on how it's going? Joyce, I can add you to the list if you subscribe. Under the video, there's a place where you can hit the subscribe button, and then I'll be happy to add you to the list for a reading. Great. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it, and keep me posted, okay? Even though it's short term, I have a feeling it's going to lead to something longer term. I don't know if it's with them, but I think someone's going to find you through this job. So it looks very positive for me, okay? And Joyce, I don't answer medical questions, so I don't know if you've been misdiagnosed. You're so welcome, Glipper. Now I have Joanna. Is Joanna still here? Joanna, are you here? If I pass by someone who's not here, who's left, then I'll just move on, but I'm not able to come back. So it's always a good idea if you're here to kind of hang in there, because sometimes cards, even though they come through for somebody else, they also can have some meaning that you can take from them, that have some special meaning for you as well. Sometimes the angels bring through messages that are coming through for other people for you, which is really pretty cool, actually, that they do that. Joanna, are you here? Where are you guys all from, by the way? Being that it's 1 in the afternoon here on the East Coast. Please share this video, get a lot of people on board. I appreciate it. If you feel like donating to the channel to help out, you can go down below and open the little X. It'll open up, and I have donations of love there. I have Venmo and PayPal. If you'd like a private half-hour or an hour reading, you can always go to my website, northernlights.1, which is listed down below also. Find out more about my readings under my name, Lisa Ashton, prices, and then you can always call me. My number's there to schedule an appointment. So Joanna is not here, so we're going to move on to Lena. Lena, are you still here, hon? Sometimes when people go away and then come back, I can't take you again because I'm moving on to other people. So it's important that you kind of hang around if you want a reading. So I don't know if Lena is still here. Lena, are you here for your reading? I'll wait another 30 seconds or so and see. Where are you guys from? Like Lipper, where are you from? There's a lot of new people here today, so I'm kind of curious. And if you are subscribing, you can also hit the notification bell, so whenever I come on live like this, you'll be notified and you can come on to get a reading. And I usually come on 3 or 4 times a week. I try to anyway. Hi, Asta. I can add you to the list, hon, as long as you're subscribed. So Lena's not here. Diddy? Is Diddy here? Just hit the subscribe button down below and the notification button. You can see the red button down below, or right on the bottom of the screen, actually. There's a little red button. If you roll your cursor over it, it gets bigger. It says subscribe. Diddy is here. Okay. Diddy, what question can I answer for you today? What would you like to know? Heavy, the one for me, or is she going to find somebody else? This is somebody new, though, that you haven't really started dating. Is that correct, Diddy? Is this somebody that you like kind of from afar at this point? I'm shuffling the cards. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you here. Yes, because I'm not hearing that you're together yet. That's why I asked. I feel like you're kind of liking her from afar. Does she know you like her yet? Does she know that? Have you told her? Because I feel like that's the first step. Yeah, working hard. She does know. Okay, good. She does know, and you're working hard trying to get her to be interested. Oh, Lena, I just went by you. So Diddy, yes. I feel like you're working hard to get her to be interested in you, and you're building up your pentacles. This is a 3. You go right to the 7 of Pentacles, and you haven't, which just means abundance. Pentacles are all about abundance. It could be that you're working with an earth sign, and an earth sign means a Virgo, Capricorn. No, yes. What am I saying? A Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. And those are earth signs, very grounded, and that's what Pentacles represent as an earth sign. So you're going from a 3 to a 7, so you're increasing. You're constantly, Diddy, you're constantly, she says she loves you. Or are you asking me? Well, February can be Aquarius. It can also be part of Pisces. Depending on whether it's the beginning of February or the end of February. And that's, oh, you're not saying she does. You're asking, does she love you? I don't think so yet. I don't think you've gotten close enough for her to love you yet. I mean, I know you've expressed how you felt, but have you gone out? Have you hung out? Have you established a relationship? Those kinds of things? She told you that she loves you. Okay. So are you establishing a relationship with her? Are you in a relationship with her? Lena, I went by your name, hun. You weren't here when I called your name. I waited for like a minute. So unfortunately, I can't go backwards. I have other people after you. So I'm not sure where you went to, but it's easier if you just stay on once you say you're here, and then I can call you when it's your turn. So Diddy, yes. So that looks really, really good, because I do see a time coming up of celebration. So I would have you let her know yet how you totally feel? Because I feel like this is getting more and more solid, and I feel like it's getting more and more celebratory. In other words, I feel like you're really happy about the direction that this relationship is going in. Great. So are you really happy with the direction it's going in? Because I wouldn't feel like she's necessarily going to leave you. I wouldn't feel insecure about that. I feel like if she's told you she loves you, she's going to stay with you. And there is going to be a time to celebrate about that, which is really nice. Lena, if you stay subscribed and so forth, when I come on again in 2 days, I'll be on Friday evening. I'll be able to do a reading for you then. If you're here when I call your name, of course. I'm satisfied. She just did text me yesterday, and that was weird. Okay, but I feel like she will continue to. I mean, I think that was just one day. Have you heard from her today, hon? Good. That's awesome. See, sometimes people just don't pay attention. You know, she may have had an extremely busy day. I wouldn't take it personally, because I feel like today is another day. She's in school. Is that a problem that she's in school? Because I do see a happy ending with this Three of Cups, for sure. Is that a problem that she's in school, Diddy? She not texted me for 2 days so far. Okay. So she talked to you today, though, and said, good morning, you said. She can go to school. Okay. Hi, Haroon. I feel like everything's going to be good, Diddy, and that you're going to be celebrating. So I feel like the relationship is going to go strong, okay? I don't know how old you are. I don't know if this is the end-all, be-all. No, they don't say she might cheat. You have to get that out of your head, okay? If you believe it to happen, then it will happen. But just know that she's happy right now. She says she loves you. So I would just go with that. I wouldn't expect the worst. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that somebody's going to cheat on you if you're both happy. Okay? So Diddy, I would just hang in there, and I would know that there's a time coming up. I used to chat others. They cheated all the time. Well, that you have to learn to trust. And if she says she loves you and you told her you love her, and you're in a relationship, you have to learn to trust. And that's something that you're going to have to work on internally, is that sense of trust and believing that other people are here for you and not necessarily they're going to cheat on you. Not everybody's the same. Okay? Yes, I'd rather not have another tarot reader on here. Thank you, Haroon. This is my channel, so I would definitely have them start their own channel. Okay, Diddy, you take care. Well, if she's gorgeous, then people are going to, pay attention. But you have to have enough confidence in yourself and enough trust in her to hang on to the relationship, or you're going to ruin the relationship before it really gets going. Okay, Diddy? Okay, next I have Jasmine. Good luck with that. Keep me posted, hon. Jasmine, are you here? If I was a girl, I would have deleted those comments. Yeah, well, she feels secure enough to leave them up. So you have to trust her or you don't trust her, and that's what the relationship is going to depend on, Diddy. Okay? Jasmine? Keep it positive and things will go really well. Okay, Diddy? Lena, I've already gone past your name, hon, and you weren't here. So I'm not going to read for you. I can't go backwards to the people that I've gone past. So I'll have to read you on another day. Okay? Because I called your name when it was your turn, but you weren't here. You hadn't waited. So I moved on past you. That's what I'm saying, Lena. And when I do that, I don't go back to do readings, but I can get you next time I'm on, which will be Friday. No, I don't drink, Diddy. I just have fun doing this. You don't have to be sorry, Lena. I usually, I explained it at the beginning. Donkey, you're next after Jasmine. So we'll see if Jasmine is here, okay? You don't have to be sorry at all, Lena. It's just kind of the way I do it because it's really hard to go backwards to catch people that leave and come back, and I'd be doing that all day. So if you're here, then you get a reading when I call your name, and if you're not, then we just move it to the next time. No problem. Why? Why do you want me to have a drink, Diddy? Okay, it doesn't look like Jasmine's here, so Donkey, you would be next. What can I answer for you? What are you struggling with today that I can help you with? Share this out to all your friends. Let everybody know I'm around. Okay? Oh, no, I don't get tired. I can go on for hours. I do party readings for people over Zoom, and I have 10 or 15 or 20 people. So that's no problem at all. Thanks, Diddy, though, for thinking of me. Donkey, what would you like to know, hon? Will I be on unemployment for a whole year until August? I'm hearing that's up to you. Psychically, I'm hearing, I feel like you're enjoying the ride on unemployment is what I'm hearing. So I think it expires for you the end of March or the beginning of April. It expires, and that's, I don't know if you'll have to reapply, but I think you need to find a job that's going to make you feel whole as opposed to staying on unemployment. Okay? You know this, though. You know that already. I know they might pass a bill. I know, but you don't need to stay on unemployment until August. You can get a job. That's just to help people that can't get a job. It's not to continue that you're going to stay on getting free money from the government. So you want to get a job, Donkey. That's going to be the best thing for you to help out the country. I didn't see you come on, Linda. How are you? I can add you, sure. So I would say I would try to get a job. That would be what I would tell you, Donkey, because I don't know. They may pass a bill, but because your unemployment has expired, you've already been on for quite a while, I think you need to get out and get a job at this point. Yes, you are. You're coming up soon, Asta, okay? Stephen, hi. I just need you to subscribe to get a reading. Joyce is next. Joyce, are you still here? Share this out with your friends, you guys. Tell all your friends about me. Have them join, subscribe, and then hit the notification bell, and then they'll be notified whenever I come on live like this to get a free reading, okay? I don't have you as subscribed, Stephen. So I don't know when you subscribed. Yeah, it's different from others ones. They said I have a temp job in June. Oh, I think it's up to you how quickly you'll get a job. I think right now you're kind of sitting back and you're just taking in the unemployment, but I feel like you can get something if you put yourself out there. Okay? Yeah, I don't do health questions. Hi, Light in the World. How are you? I just need you to subscribe. Once you subscribe, then I can do a reading. No, no one has come up and subscribed yet. Joyce, what would you like to know? I'm not going to worry about it because people say this, but subscribe all the time and they don't. So I'm not going to worry about subscribing, okay? I'm just going to read because that's what I love to do. So Joyce, what would you like to know? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. A lot of people say they're subscribing and I get off at the end and there's no new subscriptions. So it doesn't really matter. I'm here to do one thing, and my purpose is to bring you guys nice readings. So Joyce, let's see what kind of reading, what kind of message I can get from your angels, okay? There you go. Okay, so Joyce, I have the Star card, which is beautiful, angel message. So I feel like everything is going your way. Everything you're manifesting is coming in. I feel like everything's going really well. I'm just hearing be patient. Does that make sense to you? That you need to be patient. Okay, so it does make sense because you're going to get a message. If you're patient enough, a message is going to come in that's going to be very possible. You're going to be walking towards the message, walking towards the direction. Light in the World, you're not for quite a while, hun. So you need to wait. I have people in order. Learning spirituality. Okay, because it's going to be easy to want to just jump right in and expect it to happen right away. And the star says you will get there. You just have to be patient and it will come with time. And not to spread yourself too thin. Like if you want to learn tarot cards, learn how to do tarot cards. If you want to learn how to be a psychic, learn how to be a psychic. If you want to learn how to do Reiki, learn how to do Reiki. But don't try to learn everything at once. Have some patience and the spirituality will come in just like it's supposed to for you. No, I don't scroll up. I'll call your name when it's your turn, and then you can ask your question. Thanks, Light in the World. Joyce, does that make sense for you, hon? You're so welcome. I'm really glad you're learning spirituality, though. I think it's very calming for you. Do you tend to be an anxiety kind of person? Do you tend to have a lot of anxiety? A while back, because I feel like getting into spirituality for you is very calming and very nurturing to your peace of mind, which is a really nice thing. Learn a lot. Grab as many books as you can. Read as much as you can. Soak it all in. And you'll get there, okay? It's awesome. Keep me posted, Joyce. Asta, are you here? You're welcome, hon. My pleasure. Happy to be here. Asta. Hi. How can I help you today? What would you like to know, hon? I do a combination of the psychic and the tarot. I want to know, when will my forever person enter my life? Yeah, I don't have, I hear right off the bat 6 months. I don't know if it's your forever person, but I do feel someone is going to be entering your life that you will have a relationship with. That's really a free will question if it's your forever person. It's free will for you if you decide you want them in your life forever. It's free will for them if they decide they want you in their life forever. So it's really hard to decide that when a forever person's coming in. But as far as a good relationship, I feel like a good relationship is coming in for you by the summertime. Does that make sense about the free will part? Because you would both have to decide that, yes, this is who I want to spend my life with forever. I understand. It's especially hard during COVID, the loneliness. So I get it. But I feel like someone will be coming your way. You're a nice person. So I feel like you draw in nice people around you. Mary, I can add you to the list once you subscribe. There is a long list ahead of you. Does that make sense, Asta, that someone is coming in for you? You do have to wait. You have to be patient. Yes. You could date other people. You could take action. Absolutely. It's just, as far as a long-term permanent relationship, I see it more coming in as we get closer to the summer, but that doesn't mean you can't date and have fun, for sure. And you never know if one of the people that you date now could turn into that long-term person, right? Because you both have free will. Absolutely. So keep me posted when they come in, but have some fun now. And then you never know when someone's going to turn into a permanent relationship. Okay? That's beautiful. Thanks for asking the question, Asta. Haroon, are you here still? You're so welcome, hon. Haroon, are you here? Now, Haroon, you're always here. Where are you? I wanted to make sure you had a chance to get a reading today, because I know the other day you didn't get a chance to have one. I guess not. Okay, so Linda is next. Linda, are you still here? Linda, Maxie, are you here? I want to give people a little bit of time to come on. If they're still hanging around, give them a chance to type if they're typing their question. So I always like to try to give people a minute to make sure they're not here. If they've already signed off the channel. Linda, there you are. What did Capricorn think when I couldn't meet up with him? Let me pull a card. Why couldn't you meet up with him? Cray Cray, I already took my last person's name for today, hon. So I'll be back on Friday evening, though, and I can take your name, okay? And then I can do a reading for you. Linda, yes. What did Capricorn think when I couldn't meet up with him? Why? Was there a reason? Did you tell them what the reason was why you couldn't meet up? I didn't yet, Light. You're coming up. There's people ahead of you still. But I'm not taking any new names. When I didn't meet up with Capricorn, what did he think? Yeah, I did get that message. You didn't get in touch with him ahead of time? No, I didn't say Linda was the last person. I told Cray Cray that I was all done taking new names. Linda, you had no transportation. Did you let them know that? Did you let the Capricorn know ahead of time? Because I feel like honesty and transparency is a way to be with this person. So if you let them know that you had no way to get there, I think they would believe you, as long as you didn't just leave them hanging. Did you tell them ahead of time? Linda, can you hear me? No, you didn't. Yeah, see, that's part of the problem. I feel like this person wouldn't have been upset if you had told them, but because they sat and waited for you, they may not be in the best frame of mind for trying to meet you again. But I think you already know that. I'm hearing that I'm telling you something you already know. Is that correct? Like, as soon as you knew you didn't have transportation is when you should have reached out and said, I can't meet you. Because this person particularly likes upfront and honesty. And if you're upfront and honest, they're going to do that. No, I didn't tell ahead of time. Yeah. And that's part of the problem, Linda, I think, is if you were to meet somebody and they didn't show up, what would you think? I guess is what I'm asking you. If someone had made plans to meet with you and they didn't show up, what would you think? It's the same kind of thing. It's the same thing, but in the other direction. So I think, if you hadn't shown up, but you had told them ahead of time that you couldn't get transportation, they wouldn't have gone, and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I think now they don't know whether to believe you, is what I'm hearing. I know. I'm saying, what if you had done that to someone else? What if they had said, I'm going to meet you, and just didn't show up and didn't tell you why and didn't say anything ahead of time? It's kind of, this person sees as a little bit disrespectful. Does that make sense? Like you're not respecting their time and their energy. Have you spoken to them since? Yeah. And that's kind of how they feel, Linda, is they feel like you're just not interested. That's what I'm trying to say, Libra. Thank you. Like how would you feel? You would feel like they ghosted you or they didn't care enough to show up because you didn't tell them ahead of time. And that's how they also feel. And that's why they've pulled back, because I feel like you haven't heard, right? Thank you, Joyce. You're sweet. I feel like you haven't heard from them again, right, Linda? Right. And that's how I think they feel, Linda. So I think that's why you're not getting a response when you're trying to reach out to them, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They feel like you don't like them. They feel, just the same way you would feel, that you ghosted them, that yeah, unfortunately. So I think it's time to move forward in another direction and maybe not do that again. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna respond, Linda, because I think they've been hurt. Just the same thing that you said, that they felt like you ghosted them, or they felt like you didn't like them, that kind of thing. Even though you're reaching out now, you didn't reach out ahead of time. And they made an effort. The truth. Yeah. Moving forward, though, I don't think you're going to have this problem again. So maybe it was a good lesson. Sometimes, light in the world, sometimes people understand. Sometimes they don't. If I'm going out of my way to meet someone who said they were going to meet me and they don't show up and they don't call me and they don't tell me anything, I would be like, you know what? I don't want to be around somebody that treats me that way, that doesn't have enough. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But you never know. Light in the world could be right. But if you've tried to reach out to them already, which you have, and they're not responding, that's probably why. All you can do is explain the best that you can explain, and then see what happens. It's hard. Relationships are really hard, But you're a good person, Linda, so I would keep plugging along, and the right person will come along, for sure. Does that make sense, Linda? That's funny, light in the world. You don't have to stay single just because relationships are difficult, right? Linda, does that make sense? I know sometimes people get mad at me on here because I tell them the truth, what I hear from the angels. I know. It doesn't make sense, or it just makes you sad, Linda? Unfortunately, a really good thing to remember is just whenever you go to do something, put yourself in their place, put yourself in their shoes, and see how it would make you feel. And that's how I live my life. I think that's how a lot of people live their life. Okay. And I said, "Can I ask, why don't you sew up?" Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your business. She said she didn't have transportation, light in the world. You're welcome, Linda. My pleasure. Okay, Stephen is next. Hi, I'm already closed down for the day, Abe. I'll be back on Friday evening. I'm not taking any new readings for today, okay? But I'll be happy to talk to you on Friday. So, Stephen, you're next. Hi, Life. I'm not taking any new readers for today. I will be back on Friday evening, and if you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I come on, and I can do a reading for you as well. Okay? On Friday, probably be the next time that I'm on. Thank you for coming on. Stephen, are you here, hon? I'm going to give him about a minute in case he's typing something. I always like to give people a little bit of time, see if they can come back on. Or maybe sometimes they're listening and they just have to come back on and say hello again. And I'm happy to give people time to do that. So Stephen, if you're here, let me know and I'm happy to do a reading for you. The angels lighten the world. That's why I was telling her. The angels are telling her to move forward and not look back. So, I think there's a reason you didn't have transportation. I always believe everything happens for a reason, and your guides are saying to move forward as opposed to looking back. Thank you for your insight, though, light in the world. But that's not what her guides were saying. Okay? But whatever feels comfortable to you, Linda, do whichever feels comfortable for you, hon. Because you have to live with yourself. Yes, I'm sure it will. So, Stephen, it doesn't look like it's here. So, Light, what can I help you with? You're next. What would you like to know, hon? Light in the world, it's your turn. So, whatever you would like to type. Joyce, didn't I already? Oh, you weren't here. Did I do a reading for you? Yes, I did, Joyce. All about your spirituality. I'm so glad. Your subscription is not showing, but hopefully it will. Sometimes YouTube takes a little bit longer. Hardcore light, what does that mean? Marie, hi, hon. I'm not Maria. I'm not taking any new readers. Okay, I'm just finishing up for the day. But if you've subscribed and hit the notification bell, you'll be told when I come on Friday, Maria. I'll be back on Friday, and if you've subscribed and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I come on, and you can get a free reading then. What who said deeply? Okay, if you guys want to have a conversation, I'm going to move it forward. I want to know if I'll be happy soon or feel like myself again. I used to feel, yeah, okay. I know you were having a whole conversation with somebody, though. I didn't want to interrupt. I want to know if I'll be happy soon or feel like myself again. I used to feel like I'm numb and I feel dead inside for more than a year now. I'm sorry. Do you think it's part of the pandemic? You're welcome, Linda. Good love is coming your way, honey. Just relax, okay? Oh, no problem, hun. I just didn't want to interrupt your conversation. Light in the world. I'm glad you're asking me. No problem. So, I really feel like so many people are feeling the way you do, light in the world. It started in 2019. Have you gone to a doctor to see if it's like actual depression? Does that make sense, light in the world? If it started in 2019, that's a long time to feel kind of down and depressed and not wanting to do anything. Thank you, Joyce. Thanks for trying, hon. Sometimes YouTube takes a while. Thank you, though. I greatly appreciate the support. Light in the world, did you go and talk to a doctor? I was depressed many years before, but I was always passionate and felt strong feelings. Now you can't feel anything. It really sounds like depression to me, like you're having a hard time moving forward. Besides the loneliness, you're having a hard time moving forward. So it may be time to reach out to get a counselor or somebody. Linda, I'm reading for light in the world right now, hon, okay? I think you will if you get some help, is what I'm hearing. I think there's someone that you might need to be like on a medication or on an herb or something like that. I don't know if you go to someone who is holistic, like a spiritual worker or an acupuncturist, but I feel like there are some herbs that could help you feel like yourself again, or a doctor that could help you feel like yourself again. But I do feel like you need to work through some things to feel good again. I think you're a very loving, caring person, light in the world. But it's very easy for you to put all that energy out into other people to help them feel good. And you're really not bringing it in to help yourself feel good and working on yourself a little bit. Does that make sense? Yeah, you don't need to feel bad about yourself. You're a very loving, kind person, light in the world. And I think you give and you give and you give, but you don't take. You don't take any of that energy in for you to nurture yourself. And it's really hard to keep giving and not nurture yourself. So it might be time to get a counselor or to have somebody that you can talk to holistically, where you can explain how you feel and see if they can help you. Of course. I can feel your energy and it's lovely. I just think you need to really, yeah, that's perfect. Go to a healer, get some Reiki done, get some kind of a treatment. I do a lot of Reiki on Zoom, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in your area that do Reiki by Zoom. That's wonderful. I think that'll really help you a lot. I think eventually you will get there. It could be that I doubt that it's closed because you're so giving and caring of other people, but I think that it could be blocked. You know, there could be something that's kind of standing in your way. And whoever is doing Reiki, like when I do my Reiki treatments for people over Zoom, I unblock all their chakras so that the chakras are talking to one another. And then it really makes a big difference in how their overall energy is. So I feel like, you know, going to someone that can do Reiki for you will really make a difference. Okay? And if you need someone to talk to, find a counselor. Find someone that you can actually talk to about your feelings. I think that will help a lot as well. Okay, hon? I have Mary next. You're so welcome, hon. I'm glad you joined the conversation today. Thank you for coming. Mary, are you still here? I know it's so hard to wait, so you may not be, but if you are, let me know. Please feel free to share this video with your friends or put it on your Facebook page. Tell people that you like coming to this YouTube page. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Share the love. Put it out there. Mary, are you still here? Give her another 30 seconds here in case she's going to write. I don't like to cut people off. Okay, so it doesn't look like Mary is here. So Libra, I think you would be the last one today. The last reading. Would you like a reading? There's a question you have that I might be able to help you with. Hi, Laura. I've already closed down for the day, hon. I'm just doing my last reading now. But if you've subscribed already and you've hit the notification bell, so go ahead and subscribe down below. And the red button, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And you'll be notified when I come back on and you can get a free reading. An intuitive psychic reading, okay? Where I use tarot sometimes. And I'll be doing that on Friday. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found the channel. And subscribe and hit the notification bell because I only read for my subscribers. And I'll be back on Friday and I'll be able to read for you, okay? Libra, are you here? Doesn't look like it. So it looks like I've gotten everyone. So those of you that came in late after I had already closed down, I look forward to having you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on Friday when I come back on. Thank you all for being here. It's always lovely to see you. I love that you guys are part of my community. And I hope the readings helped today. I hope you found them helpful on your journey. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Take care. Have a good couple of days. Bye-bye.